Shalom, friends. Shalom, Rabbi Elliot Salo Schoenberg here, Rabbi Neve Shalom in Metuchen, New Jersey. Today is Friday, March 24th, and at Neve Shalom this weekend, we'd like to welcome Rabbi Stern, our rabbinic candidate. Dear friends, this particular Shabbat we read Parshat VaYikra. Let me share with you a verse that's particularly important to me personally. V'chol korban minchatcha b'melech timlach, v'lo tashbit melech brit Elohecha me'al minchatcha. You shall season your every offering of grain with salt. You shall not omit from your grain offering the salt of your covenant with God. There is a direct connection in our tradition between sacrifices and salt. In fact, it means that there is a direct relationship, a permanent relationship, because just as salt preserves, so our relationship with God will be preserved for all eternity. I have a special fondness for salt, not in my diet, but in my personal life. Schoenberg Salt Company, a family-owned company, has been the sustenance of my family for 125 years, 125 years, now in the fourth or maybe even fifth generation. And my father, whose Yortzeit is next week, to whom I devote this Devar Torah, was the president of Schoenberg Salt Company. And what does salt mean? Well, yes, it means that we have a constant, eternal relationship with God. But salt in our tradition also means be kind, be good to each other. How do we know that? Well, in the Bible, we have the story of Lot's wife. The area around the Dead Sea, which was filled with salt, and Sidon, the area near the Dead Sea, was an area filled with salt. And God is about to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah and says to Lot and Lot's wife, do not turn around. Do not look at the destruction of Sodom. Lot's wife turns around, and what happens? She's turned into a pillar of salt. Little strange. Why a pillar of salt? What does that mean? Our tradition says that the people of Sodom, including Lot's wife, were incredibly unkind people. They were incredibly inhospitable. Someone would come over to visit, and what would happen? They weren't invited in for a meal. They didn't get food. They didn't even get a little salt sprinkled on their food. Nothing. Salt represented being unkind. Dear friends, so this now as we get ready for Pesach and we take out our kosher salt, what are we going to remember? We're going to remember our constant relationship with God. But more than that, we are going to be reminded to be kind to each other. Shabbat Shalom, friends. Shabbat Shalom.